Hey everybody, welcome back here to A Place to Heal and my favorite video of the year. I love, these are a few of my favorite things, and I do them every single year in this spot with this shirt. It just keeps fitting better and better every year I wear it. Okay, so, and I know there's a bunch of you throughout the year that feel the need to send me, Marie, you need to wear makeup. Marie, you need to wear brighter clothes. Marie, you need to do your hair. Marie, look, me of all people knows this. This is my favorite video because I can just finally take a breath and relax. This is my last video of the year usually. I think I might fit one more in on the Divine Feminine. And the reason for that is because, yes, I clean up nice. But once upon a time, I used to do platform work for Nexus. I used to do platform work for Redken. I was a hairstylist up there. I was, I used to travel around the globe doing shows, and I was, I did makeup and I did facials and everything else. I held a full cosmetologist license, and I've owned my own salons. I've owned the clip joint. I've owned choppers. There's a few that I've owned, and up in Seattle, in Las Vegas. And once upon a time, I looked really well put together. I looked like this all the time, man. My lipstick on, my eyeliner was perfect. I had my fake nails, French manicures on all the time. I looked perfect on the outside. But on the inside, dude, I was a mess. I mean, I was falling apart. I was eating unhealthy. I was living a horrible lifestyle. Those of you that know me, and I'm sure there's some that watch me from those days, I was blowing money left and right on stuff that I shouldn't have been blowing it on, and putting it up my nose and inhaling it and snorting it and everything else. And that's a lot of the reason that I got to where I was in 2010 when I ended up finally passing away, and they had to, bring me back because I was just so damn sick because of the lifestyle that I led. But on the outside, I always look like this. So I think if I can share anything with you going into the new year, is that do not judge people by their appearances on the outside. That was deadly in the 80s when AIDS came into play. And a lot of people would sit there and go, "Oh no, I don't have to wear condoms because he looks so healthy. Oh no, I don't have to protect myself because she looks so beautiful." And that's how AIDS just kept passing along and passing along, because people who had it looked nice on the outside. So that is my information to you going into my advice into you going into 2019 is do not judge people by the outside. Don't judge a book by its cover. How many books have you opened that have just been magnificent on the inside, but the cover was just ugly as hell? So please do that. Some of these products that I'm going to share with you today had the same effect on me. I looked at them and I'm like, what the hell? And then when I tried them, I'm like, wow, this is really good stuff. So I want to share these with you. The last few years, all I've been doing is sharing healing products. This year, I want to share, I want to share vitamins with you, and I also want to share food with you. Because the more healthier I eat, the more of a foodie I become. I just can't get over that. Right now, I'm in the middle of a fast. I started fasting on December. That's why you see me taking these deep breaths, because if you've ever fasted before, right now I can feel the fast is like really working on my lungs, cleaning out my lungs. And I started fasting on December 25th. And I've got everybody at home, so you're probably going to hear grandma in the background and everything else. And that's okay, because this is my I don't care video. I do care, but. So anyway, I started fasting on December 25th. I'm going to stop maybe fasting on the first of the year. I'm hoping to leave at least 20 pounds in 2018, and I'm going into 2019 a little lighter. And I also want 2019 to be a much mellow, simpler. I feel like I need simple. I need simple right now. I need uncomplicated. I need simple. So going into the 2019, I will be shutting down my Facebook fan page, and I will be shutting down Twitter. So the only two places that I will be on my Facebook, which is only for my family, my friends, and clients that I have worked with and I know one-on-one. I will not be accepting any strangers on there because I found that strangers only want to get on there to ask questions. And Twitter. I'm sorry, not Twitter, Instagram. So Instagram, I will be doing live videos on there, question and answers, stuff like that. So that's going to be it. If you need to get a hold of me, Instagram, and friends and family, Facebook. And that's going to be it. Unless you want to get a hold of me through the webpage. And because it's just gotten to the point where I've just been too crazy and trying to be there for everybody, and it's just been too much. So here we go. You guys ready? Because these are the products. And every year I sit there and I go, how am I going to come up with 10 products for this year? And it's like instantly I'm just like going through my kitchen going, oh, this one, this one, this one, this. And it's like, oh, now I got 15. So it's never been, I always think it's hard, and it's never been hard. All right. So let me put on my Christmas glasses or my New Year's glasses or whatever you want to call them. Okay. So product number one is actually a website. It's the $3 website, which is brandless, like no brands, brandless.com. Everything on their website is organic, gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, cruelty-free, and tree-free. They have food, they have coffee, they have household items, they have toilet paper, they have toiletries, they have stationery. I love their stuff. Okay, so I've got like their shampoo. Love it. It is so clear and clean and love it. Okay, I've also got their facial cleanser, which facial cleanser, which is it's made out of grapefruit, which I love. Their toothpaste, love it. They have a body scrub. Oh man, I love this stuff. So anyway, everything on the site is $3, and who doesn't want to buy organic coffee for $3? So and yes, that's where I get my coffee now for enemas. If I want to get the smaller portions to give out to friends and stuff, I still buy my big ones. But you can't beat them. And I love them. It's brandless.com. Linda's sister kind of turned us onto it. And I've been buying from them ever since. Because their stuff is impeccable. It's wonderful. And usually for $20, you can kind of stock everything. I think they got cleaning products and everything else. Knives. You name it. I love it. Okay, so number two, I think the natives are getting restless. Might be. I just had a bunch of company I've had such a blessed Christmas, man. I had a bunch of company for Christmas. They just left. Now I've got company coming in for New Year's. I've just had the best Christmas. I hope you guys were so blessed for Christmas too. Okay, number two is a food item, which is the Kirkland, which if you know Costco, you know that Kirkland is Costco's brand. These are actual protein bars. I throw them in my glove compartment. They have chocolate chip cookie dough, and they have the chocolate brownie. My favorite is the chocolate chip cookie dough. So they're 190 calories, so they're kind of a meal replacement. So if I'm in my car, I'm in a hurry. There's 7 grams of fat, 21 grams of protein, but the best thing about them is they're only 3 grams of net carbs. So, and they have 15 grams of fiber. So hardly any carbs, a lot of fiber. They only have 1 gram of sugar. They're sweetened with erythritol, have sea salt and cashews. I mean, for a protein bar, this is about as natural as I've been able to find, and as close to good as I've been able to find. So sometimes, you know, if I'm like going, like I said, I throw them in my glove compartment, or I throw them in my purse. And if I'm starving and I'm like, okay, I can't get to this, a glass of water And one of these protein bars will hold you off at least 3 to 4 hours because they're really filling. I think because of the fiber that they have in them, and you know, the low carbs. I love it. So for anybody watching their carbs or trying to lose weight, or you know, or you're diabetic, these are the ones to go for. And I've tried a lot of protein bars, so and I love the fact that the protein comes from the cashews, so it's kind of more natural for the kidneys. I've noticed that when I eat those, it doesn't affect my kidneys. Okay, third product. I'm just having a heck of a time with my lungs right now. Okay, so bear with me. Number 3 is a, oh, this is my baby. Okay, so this is Quercetin with bromelain, and it's the SNAIL brand. Can you see that? Okay, so this is for, guys, the prostate. It's for allergies. It's for inflammatory, anything that you have that's inflammatory. If you have any inflammation in your body, sinus swelling, arthritis, swelling in your organs. If you have kidney disease and they're, you know, they're inflamed. I mean, when your kidneys are working harder, they tend to swell a little. Workouts for muscle soreness, pain, protects the heart. It can also be bought without bromelain for those allergic to pineapple, but I prefer this one. This is nature's Benadryl for dogs and for humans. So you can actually give it to animals. You can actually look up Quercetin for dogs, and you can give that to dogs. And this is best taken without food. Now, the way that I've used this is I have clients who have endometriosis, or they have cysts that burst or anything like that, ovarian cysts. And this is actually helps a lot. Prostate, if you have swollen prostate glands. I don't know, but there's a lot of men that have come back and told me, love this. It's helped tremendously. So it does, you know, it does bring down the swelling of the prostate gland. Like I said, it helps with your kidneys. I use it every day. I take 2 every day before my workout. And trust me, you will be able to squat like you have never been able to squat before, because nothing will hurt. All the inflammation will be taken down. Your knees won't hurt. So if you have knee issues or back issues, man, this is better than aspirin. I love this stuff. I don't even know how I came across this, like doing research. And I tried it. I was like, oh, what the heck? I'm going to try it. And I was like blown away. Oh, by the way, I was going to give prices on these too. Protein bars are $18 for a 20 pack, and you get 10 and 10. Okay. The Quercetin with bromelain can run you online anywhere from $8 to $20 a bottle, depending on where you buy. And this is one of those where I don't give you links. I don't give you links on my favorite things video. This is all you. This is where you have to put in your hard work and do your research. So Quercetin with bromelain, I'll show you the bottle once again so you can see what it looks like. Like I said, it can run anywhere. These are 120 tabs, so I'm sure I played closer to 20 for these. But you can get the smaller bottles, and those will run you $8. Different companies have different ones. And like I said, you can also get it without bromelain, but I found out that the bromelain really helps. So if you're not allergic to pineapple, you really should get the one with the bromelain. It's tremendous. So if you have allergies, allergy season will be coming up here pretty soon. If you have allergies, rashes, anything like that, that's where to go. And like I said, for your pets too, okay? Number 5. God, we're already at number 5. Allibiotic CF. Let me see, where are we at? Here, this one. Also a SNAIL brand. Let me show you that one. Okay. Now, this is for those of you like me who don't touch antibiotics. I absolutely will not touch antibiotics unless it's like a do or die. I have no other choice. I'm laying on a table in the hospital and there's nobody there that can say, no, she doesn't use antibiotics. you know, that kind of thing. I haven't used antibiotics now in 8 years, I think. 5 years. So Allibiotic is excellent. It's exceptional for candida overgrowth. It's great for yeast infections. Perfect for yeast infections. Sinus infections works great if you have a sinus infection. If you have the sniffles, cold, upper respiratory, and can be used on pets. So it's made with garlic extract, olive leaf extract, elderberries, oregano. It's non-drowsy. It's got all the stuff in there that's going to kick everything out of your system. I love these things. Linda was the one that turned me on to these, and it's exceptional. These are, they run anywhere from $10 to $12 online, or you can pick them up at your health food store. I'm sure that they have them at your health food store. The next time you get sick, try going the natural route instead of doing the antibiotics, because you're actually supporting your system. It hires your immune system. It's an herbal combination to support the healthy immune system. And it's a lot better than tearing down all that, you know, all your gut flora with the antibiotics. All right, there you go. Oh no, I skipped. See, I skipped one. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did skip one. See, I skipped number 4. I knew it was kind of weird that we went to number 5. Okay, so number 4 was PB Fit. If you have never heard of PB Fit, what? You've never heard of PB Fit? That's like, no way. It's everywhere now. Okay, this is PB Fit. Yes, I'm thinking about buying the 5-gallon jug. Okay, this is the big one. This is the 30-ouncer. And what it is it's a powder. Yes, I'm being paged. Yes.
This beautiful thing.
Okay, awesome.
You can put it on your necklace.
I will. I'll be done in just a minute, okay? And then I'll help you.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Can I put this on your necklace?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
You can put this on your video.
You can.
And you can put this on your necklace.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Okay. Oh, thank you. How beautiful. All right, thank you. Okay, so where were we? PB Fit. Okay, so PB Fit is an organic peanut butter powder. And it's 90% less fat and 1/3 less calories than traditional peanut butter. So it is gluten-free. It's 2 grams of sugar. It's made with organic peanuts, coconut palm sugar, and salt. That's it. And it's great for smoothies. It's great for recipes that call for peanut butter. So instead of using all that peanut butter, you know, you can mix a little bit with this and water, and you know, you're not using all that peanut butter. And let me tell you, after my workouts, I take the Orgain protein milk, and I mix the PB Fit into it, and I use raw cacao. Tastes just like Reese's peanut butter cups. I love that stuff. Okay, so there you go. That's another one of one of my favorite foods. And like I said, you can use it in recipes. You can use it in smoothies because it's so much easier. And man, it's a lot easier than trying to scrape that peanut butter off the side of the jar. And see that? I mean, it's just nice powder. And it smells just like, oh, it smells just like peanuts. All right, there we go. That's that one. And that one is, the small bottles are $8. Those large ones are about $13. So it's even cheaper than peanut butter. So there you go. And it lasts you a lot longer. All right. So number 5 was the Allibiotic. We're going on to number 6. So number 6 is Tocos. Not tacos, Tocos. Tocos is also a lovely powder. You see that? A lot of people use it in the form of creamer for their coffee. I don't drink coffee, so that doesn't work for me. So Tocos is usually between $15 and $30, depending on who you buy it from, where you buy it from, and you know, and the size of the jar that you get. So Tocos is made from rice bran solubles, non-dairy. It can be used as a coffee creamer or in smoothies. It's a fat-soluble relative of vitamin E that's commonly found in certain oils, rice, wheat, barley, rye, and oats. But I know there's a lot of you going, oh no, I have Crohn's. Oh no, I have this. Oh no, I have digestive. Listen, it's just the fat and water soluble portions minus the carbohydrates and the fiber parts. So it's very friendly on the gut and it's very friendly on the stomach. It's hydrating to the skin and it helps with connective tissue. It's a powerful antioxidant, fertility aid, and dementia prevention supplement. It's the ultimate skincare because it's the best source of bioavailable, vitamin E that there is. Love this stuff. I really do. And I miss gut issues. You know, I can put something in my gut, and if it wasn't supposed to be there, I know instantly from having all my gut issues. But this stuff I can put in there, and it's like, yes, it's nice and soothing to my gut. So I love it. So Tocos, T-O-C-O-S, Tocos. And just put Tocos supplement, and it'll pop up. Okay, and as I said, $15 to $30, depending on where, how much, for you. All right. Next, Bioplasma Sport. Okay. Now, they do also sell regular Bioplasma if you don't like to work out, but let me tell you about these. So these come in these cute little packets. Do you remember when you were a kid, you used to get those straws and it had that powder candy in it and you used to cut them off and you used to put them in your mouth? Okay, this is almost the same stuff. It almost tastes the same. That's what it's going to remind you of. But the great thing about these is that it restores balance to your cellular health. It's for muscle pain, leg cramps. It's safe for kids. It restores electrolytes and it replenishes essential minerals. So sometimes I will take this before a workout to just be able to have no pain whatsoever and get in there and do a hardcore workout. Sometimes I'll do it after the workout because I've sweated my butt off. I want to replace my electrolytes. This stuff is awesome for runners. I know a lot of runners that use it at halfway through their run. You know, they'll make sure you have water because you will choke on this. Like I said, it's pure powder. So, and you don't want to put it under your tongue if you're running. You want to put it like little by little on top of your tongue and go drinking. Or you can mix it into your drink and drink it. But that's a little harder, I found. So I love this stuff for that. Another thing I love it for is for leg cramps. When, you know, the grandkids get leg cramps, they're like, oh, Grandma, my legs hurt. Or the flu, when they get that flu achy, this stuff is awesome because it replenishes all that. It's wonderful. And the kids like the taste and they think it's like that candy. So yeah, this stuff is great. And it's $12 for 12 packets. And I always have this at the house. Just a side note, coming up, I fully intend to do a cell salts video. I know I've had followers that have been like on me about that. Marie, do a cell salt. Marie, but you know, there's very few people who get into that. And there's very few people who know it. And there's very few people who do facial analysis. I think there's only like 2 other people that I've even heard of. But when I was first diagnosed, I was diagnosed by someone who did facial analysis. And he's the one that spotted it for me. And he knew what my problem was like 6 months before I ever hit the hospital. He told me what it was, and I didn't listen to him because I'm like, oh, this is a bunch of BS. Ever since then, I found out that it's not. Cell salts are wonderful for the body. As a matter of fact, I know a lot of you don't look at my face a lot, but I've got a real bad deficiency going on right now, and I'm taking cell salts to reverse it, and I'm going to be doing a video on that. You do not want to miss that video. And my granddaughter was sitting across from me at a restaurant the other day when, you know, we were eating before Christmas, and she says, Grandma, please take care of that. You're starting to look really old. And it's really starting to make you look ugly. I said, I know, honey. I said, but I'm trying to let the deficiency go really far so I can show my audience that it can be reversed and that it's not what you think it is. So make sure you watch that video. That's going to be a real awesome one. So subscribe, because that's coming up in the future at some point, as soon as I take care of the deficiency. All right, so there's that one. Okay, so next is number 8, is the natural, hang on, because the lady at the health food store says, you got to learn how to say this right, resveratrol, because it's Vera. She goes, you got to put Vera in there because that was her name. Resveratrol. Okay, so that's this one. Another Now brand. Hey, maybe I should call that company. Natural resveratrol. Okay, so this one actually, the taste is kind of hit and miss. So you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I don't mind it. It's not that bad. It's you know, I mean, it's okay. It's got goji berries and pomegranate extract and all sorts of really good stuff in it. But anyway, so this one, I think I'm pretty sure it's like $19.95. I forgot to write the price down, but I think it's like $19.95. It's around $20 depending on where you get it. It's a free radical scavenger. It supports cardiovascular function. It's found in red grapes. It helps with energy, weight loss, and it helps with stress. I love this stuff. I know there's probably people that can tell you that it's good for a ton of other stuff. If you Google it, I'm sure you are going to find that it is useful for a ton of stuff. So I love that stuff. The way I take it is I usually take it before my workouts. So it gives me energy and it helps me with the weight loss and everything else. So there you go. All right. Next is move these up. Hang on, because that's an important one. All right. And we have the Bio Naturals B vitamins. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but okay, so my B vitamins are very important to the body, especially if you're vegetarian or you're vegan. It's important to get those B vitamins in. And, you know, it's such a needed vitamin for, I usually push minerals. I don't push vitamins, but B vitamins are so important because they help to support your nervous system. And it's so important. But this one, so after doing a lot of research, this is the one that I finally settled on, and this is the one that I usually tell my clients to drink. I know it's a little bit more on the expensive side. I think it's like $34. I didn't write the price down, but I think it's around $34. But it has no sugar, soy, no gluten, no milk, no salt, no starch, no wheat, and it's also yeast free. It has no artificial flavors. It's vegan. It's a nice tangerine taste. It has all the B vitamins. It has folic acid. It has B12. It has magnesium. It gives you energy. And it usually says to take 2 tablespoons, but I found that 1 tablespoon is like enough for me to get through. So it makes the bottle last longer, which I love. I mean, you might need 2, but for me, I love it. And let me show that to you. It's Bio Naturals. I get this one on Amazon. I haven't found it. Like if I Google it, I haven't found that, but I have found it on Amazon, and I usually get it on there. Now, the one thing about that, it does give you energy. So you do want to take it in the morning. You don't want to take it at night. And another thing about that is that, like, I'll take it before I go to the gym. And then when I come back from the gym, when you urinate, the first urination after you take that product, the toilet will be bright tangerine. So, you know, don't freak out. And that's normal. That's the B vitamin going through your system, and that's perfectly normal. So, you know, just be aware of that. I don't want anybody freaking out and calling me and going, Marie, this product that you suggested is making me go orange. Okay, so I know the one you've all been hanging on for, and that is how to grow hair back. So listen, I have seen guys that are almost bald up front, and they have been able to get their hair back from using this. When I was in beauty school, in my Flintstone era, never mind, I'm not going to mention the year. When I was in beauty school, we used to have this huge apparatus. Now, when I went to beauty school, we still had the uniperms, where, you know, the electrical. So we had this little apparatus that it sent, I don't know if they still have it, sent electricity to these 4 little fingers. And you used to have to put it on the head and put your hand on it so you didn't electrocute the person, and then turn the electricity on and give the massage on the head. I think that we have evolved enough to realize that it wasn't the electricity, that it was actually that we were stimulating the fascia. And because I mean, your fascia runs through your entire body, and it's very important to keep that all loose. And you do have it on your scalp, okay? So this is my favorite. Can you see that? Okay. This is a shower, I Googled it. Shower hairbrush is, when you Google it, that's what you're going to Google. Shower hairbrush. They have all different kinds, all different prices. They range anywhere from like 54 cents to $14. This one I ended up picking up at Bed Bath & Beyond here at my local store for about $3. And I know that you can pick them up online. So the way that these work is they're plastic. Can you hear that? Okay. They're easy to clean after you're done because they can get them wet since they're all plastic. I keep mine in the shower. Has a great little thing to slip your hand into so you can hold it. And when you're shampooing, what you do, like women especially, man, I fasted for a really long time and I started losing all my hair. And I was like almost bald up here in front. And I was like, how am I going to get this hair back? So what you do is you just take it and you kind of go back and forth, you know? And you can even do it while your hair's dry. And that's all you do. Okay? Wherever you want. And not only is it relaxing, but it also will stimulate and grow hair back. I have seen men take before and after pictures, and because they get that stimulation to their head and they have actually loosened up the fascia, that hair will start growing back through the follicles. Take it from me. I'm an old hairdresser. So I love this. So I keep this in my shower now because, like I said, I had really bad thyroid issues and I was losing my hair. So, I mean, and you can just sit there. I mean, how hard is this while you're watching TV? And that's it. You just go back and forth. That's it. Even down at the base. Oh, and it's like, man, I can even keep this in the car. It like perks you up. It's like it wakes you up because it stimulates all those nerve endings, and it does that. Now, guys, one of the worst things that you can do is wear baseball caps, because the more baseball caps you wear, you're cutting off all the oxygen to those follicles, and you're going to start noticing you're going to get the ring, right, from the baseball cap, from not getting oxygen to those follicles. But if you haven't gone too far to the point where you're just shine bald, if you are even to the point where you have some hair growing that you have to cut off, try using this. I'm telling you, I have seen some fabulous things happen with this, especially if you have a shampoo, any shampoo that you want. You can do tea tree. use about 10 drops of tea tree oil in 8 ounces of shampoo. Men, lean back. You don't want this anywhere near your tea tree, anywhere near your private parts, or you're going to be dancing in the shower. But you can put that, and the tea tree stimulates, and this stimulates. Trust me, 1 month you'll be taking before and after pictures and sending them to me and going, Marie, check this out. Trust me, you're going to love me for that. Ladies, the same with you. If you have thyroid issues, if your hair is thinning in front, it's cheap. You can't beat like 33 cents. Like I said, 33 cents is the cheapest that I found it. And $14 was the most expensive that I found online. This one I just love. This one I think was $3.25, and this is called a shampoo brush at Bed Bath & Beyond. But it even, you know, I mean, you can clean it, and they're easy to clean. You can keep them in your shower all the time. It's great. They don't mildew. They actually have a little spot where they breathe the whole bit. So great investment. Like I said, even if you're watching TV, you can do it. It's a form of dry brushing, but for your scalp. So you can get that going. Okay, so at the end of my favorite things video, stay tuned. I always let you guys know new products that we're selling on the website and the most bought products for the year and why. Trust me, you want to hear this. Okay, so new tinctures that we are now going to start carrying on the website starting tomorrow are going to be for the liver. We now have a liver tincture. We now have a mood tincture. You know, for when you're grumpy all the time, we have a great mood leveler. We have a lymphatic system tincture. We have a bladder rack with sea moss. I know all you doctors savvies are sitting there going, what? We do. Bladder rack with sea moss. We have a blood cleaner, and we have an anxiety tincture. So those are going to be the new ones. Plus, we also have a wonderful female tincture and tonic for those of you wanting a female hormone replacement, which contains black cohosh, damiana, licorice root, don quai, red clover, maca, and wild yam, just to name a few. That stuff is off the charts. I love it. Okay, and yes, I know there's a few of you that are like, did you get rid of the kidney tincture? No, we still have our famous kidney tincture. That's one of the biggest sellers that we have throughout the year because it stops the kidney pain. So for those of you with kidney disease, you take it and it actually helps with the kidney pain to get you through until you can rehabilitate your kidneys back to normal. And we also still have the kidney trio, which is 3. It's the kidneys, the chanca piedra, and the, I forgot the last one. But anyway, it has 3 tinctures in there, the kidney trio for the actual kidneys. So that we still have. One of my new favorites, the medicinal mushrooms. To me, medicinal mushrooms is like the holy grail. Okay, I have like a pyramid. It's like minerals, diet, medicinal mushrooms. I love medicinal mushrooms. They have literally taken me to a whole new level in healing. But when you go online looking for medicinal mushrooms, one mushroom is through the roof. I mean, it's the prices they want for these medicinal mushrooms. There's other companies that are selling you this is a 4-ounce bottle. They're selling you little 4-ounce bottles for almost $120. That is insane. There's people that need help and they need these medicinal mushrooms, and $100 is just insane to charge someone for that. So what I did is, this is one of the highest concentrations and largest variations of mushrooms that you're going to find. We personally make it right here on site, made to order. So it's nice and fresh when you get it. It's got reishi, cordyceps, chaga, masima, lion's mane, turkey tail, shiitake, maitake, and 6 other mushrooms that I can't even freaking pronounce. And they're all in here. And plus, it's also blended with ashwagandha to help balance your adrenals. So for me, adrenals and mushrooms are like this. I mean, you're going to love it. And, you know, all these mushrooms are also exceptional for the kidneys. And so is ashwagandha. So, I mean, there's, and it does have it here, like bonsai, poria, like I said, oyster mushroom. I can't even pronounce all of these. So it has 16 mushrooms, one of the highest concentrations that you're going to find anywhere on the net. And it's got a good taste. It doesn't have a bad taste. I try to really work with the taste. And this is my own creation, and we make it right here on site. And like I said, it's made to order, it's fresh, and it lasts in your refrigerator for up to 6 months. So there you go. That's one of my new babies on the site. And we also have the diabetic X pills. We had the glucose down, which was a tincture, and that did really well. But this one is actually, it's a glucose support, and it also helps with weight loss. It's white mulberry, goat's rue, berberine, and suma. So it really helps if you're trying to control those glucose numbers. All right, so those are my 2 new babies, along with the tinctures. And now we have the 2 best sellers of the year. And why? Seller number 1, or seller number 2, I should say, because this one is just under the other one, is once again the Oxytonic. Why? Because the Oxytonic is for anemia, okay? It's for sickle cell. It's for when you have chemo and it brings down your red blood platelets. It's for kidney disease, because when you have kidney disease, it does not, your kidneys are not producing the kind of iron that you should have. Pregnant women buy it after they've had children, and they need to bring their blood levels back up. I had one woman that insisted that I go and pitch this to companies after you have your stomach stapling, you know, the gastric bypass, because you become very anemic. And this will change your life, because this is the most bioavailable form of iron there is. It will not give you constipation. It's very stomach friendly. So this stuff is my number 2 best selling product on the website. And I got a feeling it's going to continue to be, because there's so many anemic people out there for different reasons. You know, like I said, pregnancy, kidney disease, you know, chemo, gastric bypass, a lot of things. So this is one of the best ones. And the number 1 selling product for 3 years in a row is the Lugol's iodine. This you want to hear. Okay, so fluoride kills your thyroid. I want you to remember that. Next time you go to the dentist and your dentist says, would you like a fluoride treatment? Ugh, I just cringe every time I take my grandkids in there and they're like, so we're going to do a fluoride treatment today? I'm like, no, we are not going to do a fluoride treatment. They're like, oh, well, can we take x-rays? No. When was the last time we took x-rays? 6 months ago. Then you don't need to take another one. We're not going to do x-rays for another year. Oh, no, but we have, if our x-rays are such low radiation. I'm like, don't even get me started. Okay, so I'm going to tell you why people are jumping on the Lugol's. If you don't buy it from me, buy it from someone, anyone. I don't care who you get it from. Just get yourself some Lugol's iodine. Okay, so fluoride is in your water supply. It's in toothpaste. It's in nonstick pans. Yes, nonstick pans. It's in medications like Prozac and a few others. It's in your medication. And But what people don't know is that fluoride was used through the 1950s to suppress thyroid function. New Mexico, where I live, has one of the highest levels in their water. My God, I can turn the water on and it's like, the smell is so strong. I will literally turn my hot water on and I will walk away until it warms up, and then I flip it to the shower because I have a shower head. And every one of you should get a shower head. Listen, even if you're broke, you can go down to Lowe's or Home Depot and they have a Sprite water filter for 20 bucks. You can install it. I even have a video that I did on a shower filter. You can go back to that. I even show you how to install it, how easy it is for anyone to install a shower filter. But I don't want this stuff going in through my pores. I don't want this stuff going in through my skin. I don't want it suppressing my thyroid because I had a lot of thyroid issues. So in order to suppress your thyroid, all you need is 2 to 5 grams. That's it, of fluoride to suppress your thyroid. So think about this. I mean, when you're washing dishes, you're coming in contact with that fluoride. If you're drinking tap water, fluoride. If you're taking a shower, fluoride. You know, all this stuff. If you're cooking in nonstick pans, I already gave away all my nonstick pans. Wanted to throw them away. I just didn't even want to do that to anybody else. So that's very important. Toothpaste, we now use, like I said, I go to the $3 website and I buy the organic non-fluorinated toothpaste for me and the girls, and I throw all that other stuff away. You don't want fluoride anywhere near your body. And there's so many things that suppress your thyroid. Fluoride, fluorine, bromelain, radiation, EMF from cell phones, computers, cell towers, gas meters, x-rays. A single chest x-ray in just 1 second emits 1/5 of the radiation that a nuclear power plant can legally emit in an entire year. Okay? Dental x-rays, granite countertops, smoke detectors, cigarettes, cat litter, veneers on your teeth, microwave, power lines, security scans. How many of you take airplanes and you're flying everywhere doing those security scans? TVs, CT scans, fertilizer. Come on. How many of those things do you come into contact with almost every day? Almost every day. Cell towers are everywhere. Cell phones, computers, every single day we come into contact with these. And these are attacking your thyroid every day. So it is imperative, males, females, I even have my grandkids on this stuff. It's imperative that you get on iodine to help support that thyroid. We have a huge epidemic of thyroid issues right now. Do not count on going to the doctor and having your thyroid checked, because their tests, sorry docs, their tests are kind of hit and miss, or they'll tell you yes you do or no you don't. There's like no in between. You know what I mean? It's black or white. So if you really want to check your own thyroid function, check out a basal, BASAL, thyroid home test. It's very easy to do. It takes I think 4 days, and it's just putting a thermometer. That's all you need to do underneath your arm before you get up out of bed in the morning. And it will tell you if your thyroid is off. It's so much more accurate. It's easier. It's free. You can do it at home for the price of a thermometer. Okay. So it's pretty easy. So I'm telling you, do it that way. So, and women, especially women, because listen, I get a lot of women with breast cancer, ovarian cancer, uterus cancer. Your breasts, the minute you hit puberty, I've got my granddaughter on this, okay, it's time to get you on it. The minute you go into puberty, your breasts and ovaries consume so much iodine. It's like they need it to function. So if you have had breast cancer, or you have breast cancer, or you don't want breast cancer, or you've had ovarian, or, you know, if you don't want ovarian, get on it. I've had a full hysterectomy when I was 37. And the first thing they told me is, well, now that your ovaries are out, you'll most likely end up with breast cancer. And in 2010 said, oh no, I'm not, because I'm taking large doses of iodine. How much is too much? I don't know. In Japan, you know, the Chinese culture, the Oriental cultures, they use a lot of iodine. They consume a lot of seaweed. They consume a lot of kelp. They, you know, it's crazy, and it hasn't done them a bit of harm. So I would suggest getting on iodine, my #1 seller. And that's why, because people are starting to get smart about that. Okay. And last but not least, my favorite thing for 2018 is my followers. I love you guys. I honestly cannot tell you. I mean, there's a lot of you guys that have no idea what's going on behind the scenes, things that go on in my life and stuff like that. And I realize that. That's, I think, with any YouTuber. But there are some of you that, because of the comments that you make, because of the things that you say, because of the things that you share, have kept me on here, have helped me to stay on here, and make me feel like I'm definitely headed in the right direction, and I'm definitely living my calling. So I want to thank you guys. The updates, you know, when you tell me things are working out and things are working great for you, I love that. So you're one of my favorite things for 2018, and 17 and 16 and 15. And I'm sure you'll probably be one of my favorite things for 2019. I just spoke with one of my friends the other day, who told me, Marie, I remember last time I talked to you, you had like 23 little followers, and now you're almost at 100,000 followers. I remember when there was just 3 of us, and we would just interact back and forth, and it, you know, this was nothing but a joke, and it was just sharing my journey. And I thought I knew so much, and I didn't know nothing. And I'm sure in 10 years from now, I'll sit there and go, I thought I knew so much in 2018, and I didn't know nothing. So, you know, it's the growth. I love that I'm growing with you. It just floors me. Whenever you guys tell me, I've been watching you for 5 years, I've been following your journey. I remember when you moved into that house, I'm like, oh my God, that's craziness. It's just, it touches me. So I hope you had a blessed Christmas, and I hope that everyone watching this right now has a new year full of health, full of blessings, full of happiness, surrounded by miracles, and surrounded by abundance, because by now you should know how to use the law of attraction, and surrounded by people that you love, and just tiny sprinkles of miracles every time you turn around. That's what I wish everyone for 2019. Because let me tell you, I got this gut feeling that 2019 is going to be my year. All right. Come here. You want to say bye? She's been dying to get on camera and say bye. Come here. She's still in her jammies. Come here, baby. This is the little one. Remember her? I remember when I did my first iodine video. She was in my arms. She was a little baby. And right now, I think we're getting ready to sign paperwork, and I'm going to be getting them legally in 2019. So biologically, I'm grandma, but legally, I'm going to be mommy again. And a single mom, once again, raising 2 kids. It's like, yes. It's like, It's like it goes around and around. I'm like, been here, done that, but here, we're going to do it again. That was my practice run shot. This is the real deal. All right. So tell them, stay happy. Tell them. Say, stay happy.
What's her name?
What's their names? Oh, they've got a bunch of names.
What name?
Just tell them, stay happy and stay healthy. And we'll see you real soon.
My phone said that.
Yeah, your phone said that. You know who else says that? Walgreens says that after I said it. Love you guys. Bye-bye.